This is how to access your social studies textbook online. If you're looking for a link to the online version of your social studies textbook, also known as MyNG Connect, you can visit the school library webpage. So I'm starting out here on our Eastline Middle School page, and I'm going to scroll on down so I get right here to our Library Media Center button. Once I click that, I get to what I like to call our Happy Blue Cloud, and I'm going to select that, and it'll launch our school library webpage. Now, if you haven't yet, you might want to bookmark this page or create a shortcut for it. So your link to your social studies textbook is going to be over here on the left-hand side. Our first box is library catalogs. The next box says additional ebooks, and I'm going to scroll down just a smidge, and I get to the social studies textbook, MyNG Connect. Here is your link, and it's also going to say right here that your username and password will be given to you by your social studies teacher. So I'm going to select this link, and it's going to open up to MyNG Connect. So again, MyNG Connect is just the platform that is your National Geographic Social Studies textbook. You're, of course, going to pick 4 students, and you're going to log in with that username and password. And again, your teacher will have given you this. If you don't know it, you're going to want to reach out to them. I'm going to simply sign in. So when you log in, you'll be right here at the home page. There's a lot of different things you can do. Right here at the top, it says e-editions, and if you hover, it says click to view ebook. So this big giant box, this is where you get to your ebook version of your textbook. Underneath that, just a couple other things to point out. There's a digital library, there's maps and graphs, and there's a box that says student tools. There's student resources. There's an interactive map tool that's going to bring you to a different National Geographic site. There's My Assignments, so that will be where you can go to see what assignments you might have from your teacher. And then there's also Connect to NG. That NG is for National Geographic. One last thing is this news and updates section. So I'm just going to come over here and click on the ebook so you can kind of get a chance to see what that looks like. We have an English language version and a Spanish language version. So you click on the version that works for you. When you get in here, I would suggest you just start exploring if you haven't yet. There's modified text, so that depending on your reading level, you might want to try playing around with that. You actually can take notes on different pages. It'll save the note to the pages that you took notes from. Here's your highlighter, so you can highlight things. This is going to change it to single page view. So right now we're looking at the cover. I'm going to come over to these arrows and just flip over to something that's giving us more pages here. This is the 2-page view. Here, if you select single page, it's going to change it so you just have one page at a time. Some people like that a little bit better. You can zoom in and out with the plus and minus side. Another very helpful tool is the table of contents because, of course, you want to be able to figure out where you're starting. So you can just scroll down this way and just skip to the chapter you need. If you click on the little drop-down menu, it'll give you the pages that it's a part of. So you could skip right to one of those pages just like that. Here's our chapter overview. You'll see different things here, like there's a little camera button. If you click that, it's going to pop up to that picture and actually show you what the picture fully is, and it gives you a little description of it. So there's many, many, many different features in here that you can use. So definitely don't be afraid to play around with it. And if you have questions, just reach out to your social studies teacher or to me, Mrs. Wojtovich.